The new Knicks formula is dangerous. They're coming off a very impressive win over the defending champions Denver Nuggets, making them look ordinary. The Knicks never trailed and never led by less than 10 across the game's final 42 minutes and 38 seconds in their masterclass win. The Knicks are now 11-2 and have the best defensive rating in the NBA since trading for OG Anunoby, who is plus 239 with the Knicks overall. He has been a perfect fit for the Knicks, and he just moves the needle for them significantly. What's going on, everyone? It is Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'll be talking about the New York Knicks and how impressive they've been looking lately. Since making the trade for OG Anunoby, this team has just entered a new level. If y'all can do me a favor, please hit a like on the video, helps a ton. And also, please subscribe to the channel for more Knicks content just like this. The Knicks, they are getting it done. I mean, since trading away Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, and a 2024 second-round pick via Detroit to the Raptors for OG Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, and Malachi Flynn, this team has been playing superb basketball. Since the trade, the Knicks have jumped into 4th place in the Eastern Conference standings. They're just 2 games back of 3rd. Anunoby is coming off his best game of his Knicks career, and it came against the defending champions. He finished plus 38 as Anunoby scored 26 points and had 6 steals in the Knicks' 122-84 blowout victory. The Knicks have the #1 defensive rating in the NBA at 103.3 since trading for Anunoby, who is the reigning NBA steals leader and all defensive team member. Offensively, Anunoby is averaging 15.4 points and shooting close to career high from 3-point range at 39%. He's also averaging 4.9 rebounds, 1.8 steals, 1.3 assists, and a career high 1.2 blocks per game. Anunoby is doing everything for the Knicks right now, and he is impacting winning for his new team. He's finding a good rhythm, Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau said. During the Knicks' 11-2 run with Anunoby on their squad, 3 of those wins have come against the Timberwolves, the Sixers, and now the Denver Nuggets. 3 very quality teams. They won 2 of them by more than 30 points and led in the other by 20 before Minnesota did make a late run. And I mean, you just look at the Knicks as a whole since the trade, guys. Jalen Brunson has seemingly taken his game to a new level. He was snubbed as an All-Star game starter, and Brunson followed that up by scoring 21 points, and he added 4 assists in that win over Denver. Julius Randle has looked like the consistent player Knicks fans had hoped for. He had a routine 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Then you got Dante DiVincenzo and Deuce McBride combined for 8 3-pointers. And then you look at the Knicks defense, it has just reached new heights with Anunoby, which was expected. I mean, you look at Anunoby's game, you knew, he was going to immediately impact whichever team he was traded to defensively, and it was just going to have a spiral effect. And right now, the Knicks defense as a whole has gotten significantly better with OG's lead. As you look at, the game against Denver, the Knicks didn't have Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein, and you had Precious Achiuwa and Jericho Sims, who ended up manning Jokic for most of the game. And the strategy of trying to contain Jokic's facilitating worked out. As, you look at the Knicks defense, it has simply been transformed since the trade. This is the Knicks' best overall defense in a very long time. And their offense is beginning to come together nicely as well. When you look at the starting lineup of Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Randle, and Hartenstein, when he's in fact healthy, it just works. And they are topping opponents by 19.3 points per 100 possessions. So whenever Anunoby plays, the Knicks, they just turn it up a notch. And through 13 games in New York, the Knicks are 43.7 points per possessions better with Anunoby on the court compared to when he's on the bench. And this is according to Cleaning the Glass. And, you look at Jokic, who won multiple MVPs, he did it on stats like that. So it's crazy to see the type of impact Anunoby truly has on this Knicks team whenever he's out there on the court. And it's clear that Anunoby, he has helped turn the Knicks into a legitimate powerhouse. This is a Knicks team that they have just been playing unbelievably well since the start of the new year. They're racking up these wins. They have looked very good against solid competition, and everything is just clicking for this team right now. You know, you look at them being able to manage the injuries that they've had. You know, Randall, like I said, has been great. And Anunoby, Brunson, they've been getting some very good play from guys like DiVincenzo, Grimes, McBride, Hart. So you look at this Knicks team, guys. I think Anunoby moves the needle for them so much. What we're seeing, it's no fluke. The Knicks right now are my dark horse in the Eastern Conference because New York has played such a good style of basketball, and it's been stemming from the defensive end. And, you know, they have Julius Randle and Brunson. And by the way, I do think Brunson can be that go-to guy, can be, you know, that winner. I know there's been a lot of flack about Brunson being too small and all that. That's all nonsense. Brunson, like, look what he did in the second round against the Heat. Even though they lost that series, he was putting up unbelievable numbers. So Brunson could be that go-to guy. Randall, if he can give you what he's been giving you in the playoffs, and Anunoby is going to be that missing piece, and he's really going to make an impact once the Knicks, you know, go through another playoff run. And speaking of a playoff run, I think it's very important for the Knicks to get that 3 seed, which they are not too far off of. And, you know, I'm ready to say that if the Knicks can avoid the Celtics in the second round, I would not be surprised if the Knicks could get to a conference finals, guys. With the way they've been playing, this is a team that's going to be tough to beat in a 7-game series. And really, the only team in the East that I would say right now is just on a different level, and obviously is the favorite to come on out, are the Boston Celtics. But every other team, they got their vulnerabilities. Outside of the Celtics, you know, there's an opportunity to make a run. So I think it's going to be important for the Knicks to get that 3 seed, if not 2 seed. I don't think they're going to catch the Celtics for the 1 seed. But New York, guys, this is a much better team from a season ago. And I do think OG Anunoby moves the needle for this team a lot. And we're seeing it. The Knicks' new identity, their new formula, their new team is absolutely dangerous. And the Knicks, they got a lot of fans thinking that, you know, they can be a legitimate contender this season. We will see how far, you know, the Knicks can ultimately go. We'll see how much better they can look, and we'll see if they can try to move up the standings. As I do think that 3 seed, again, is going to be very, very important because you do want to avoid the Celtics until the very end. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. What have been your overall takeaways to the Knicks? As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.